beautiful soul. Wake up. Yes, you. Right now, stop scrolling for a second and take a deep breath with me. In and out. Feel that? That's your life happening right here, in this exact moment. But are you truly awake to it? Imagine this. You're rushing through another ordinary day. Emails piling up, notifications buzzing like angry bees, mind racing between yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's worries. You feel stuck, anxious, maybe even a little empty. Sound familiar? Millions of us are living like this, all sleepwalking through life, chasing happiness in the next promotion, the next like, the next vacation, only to find it's never enough. But what if I told you that over 2,500 years ago, a prince named Siddhartha Gautama, who became the Buddha, the awakened one, discovered the secret to true peace, joy, and fulfillment? Not by escaping life, but by waking up within it. His teachings on mindful living aren't ancient relics, they're a powerful wake-up call for our chaotic modern world. In this video, we're diving deep into Buddha's most transformative lessons on mindful living. These aren't just feel-good quotes, they're practical tools you can start using today to reduce stress, find inner calm, build better relationships, and live with purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed, lost, or just ready for more peace, this is for you. Stick around till the end because I'll share actionable steps and a simple daily practice that could change everything. Are you with me? Let's go. Lesson 1. The power of the present moment. The Buddha taught, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Friends, this is the foundation of mindful living. Most of our suffering comes from living anywhere but here. We're replaying old arguments in our heads or fantasizing about a perfect future that never arrives. Meanwhile, life, the real, beautiful, messy life, slips away. Picture the Buddha under the Bodhi tree. After years of extreme asceticism and indulgence, he sat down and simply observed. He became present. And in that presence, he awakened to enlightenment. You don't need a tree in India, you can start right where you are. Have you ever eaten a meal without tasting it, scrolled through your phone while your kids or partner are talking? That's mindlessness. Mindfulness is the opposite, fully showing up. Try this right now. Pause the video for 30 seconds, look around. What do you see? What sounds are there? How does your body feel? The chair beneath you, the air on your skin? Notice your breath. That's it. That's mindfulness. Simple, yet profoundly powerful. In our fast-paced world, this lesson is revolutionary. When you're stuck in traffic, instead of fuming, notice the grip on the wheel, the rhythm of your breath, the sky above. When anxiety hits about work, gently bring your mind back. This is the present. What can I do now? Real story, a friend of mine was burned out from corporate life, constantly thinking about deadlines and what-ifs. He started practicing present moment awareness during his commute, just observing without judgment. Within weeks, his stress dropped, creativity soared, and he made better decisions. He didn't change jobs immediately, he changed how he lived his days. The Buddha said the secret of health for mind and body is not to mourn the past or worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely. You have this power. Every moment is a new beginning. Wake up to it. Lesson 2. Impermanence. Embrace change. Let go of attachment. Everything changes. That's anicca. Impermanence, one of the Buddha's core insights. The flower blooms and fades. Relationships evolve. Your body ages. Your moods shift like clouds. Why does this matter for mindful living? Because fighting change causes suffering. Clinging to people, possessions, or even our self-image creates pain when they inevitably transform. Think of the story of the Buddha and the grieving mother. She lost her child and begged him to bring the boy back. The Buddha asked her to bring a mustard seed from a house untouched by death. Of course, she couldn't. Through this, she realized death and loss are universal. Acceptance brought her peace. In modern terms, that job you think defines you, it might end. That perfect relationship, it will change. Your youth, your health, all transient. But here's the motivation. Impermanence isn't depressing, it's liberating. It means bad times don't last forever. It encourages us to appreciate what we have now, love deeply, because moments are precious. Pursue goals with passion, but hold them lightly. Practice non-attachment. Enjoy your coffee, but don't cling to the feeling. Build your career, but know your worth isn't in the title. When loss comes, and it will, breathe, observe the emotions rising and passing like waves. This too shall pass. I challenge you, for the next week, notice one thing you're attached to and consciously practice letting go a little. Watch how freedom emerges. This lesson wakes us up from the illusion of permanence and helps us flow with life rather than against it. Lesson 3. Mindfulness in every action and staying present in daily life. Mindfulness isn't just sitting on a cushion, it's a way of life. The Buddha taught the 4 foundations of mindfulness: body, feelings, mind, and phenomena. Walk mindfully, eat mindfully, speak mindfully, work mindfully. Imagine washing dishes. Most people rush through it, mind elsewhere. But what if you felt the warm water, the slippery soap, the weight of each plate? It becomes a meditation. Thich Nhat Hanh, a modern Buddhist master, called this washing the dishes to wash the dishes. In daily life, mindful breathing anchors you. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Before reacting in anger, pause and observe. Anger is here. What does it feel like in my body? At work, practice right mindfulness. Be fully engaged in the task. No multitasking mentally. This boosts productivity and reduces errors and burnout. Story time. There's a famous Zen tale of a monk asked about enlightenment. He replied simply by continuing to chop wood and carry water. The profound in the ordinary. You can do this. Turn your commute into awareness practice. Your meals into gratitude rituals. Conversations into deep listening. The 5 mindfulness trainings remind us to reverence life, practice true happiness, loving speech, and mindful consumption. Avoid toxic inputs, endless doom scrolling, gossip, junk food for mind and body. Consume what nourishes. This turns ordinary days into extraordinary journeys of awakening. Lesson 4. Cultivate compassion and loving kindness, Metta. The Buddha taught that hatred never ceases by hatred, but by love alone. Compassion is the antidote to isolation and anger. Start with yourself. Many of us are our own harshest critics. Practice self-compassion. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe. Then extend it to loved ones, neutral people, even difficult ones. This is metta meditation. In relationships, deep listening without interrupting. Speak truthfully but kindly. Right. Speech from the Eightfold Path. Modern application. In a divided world, compassion bridges gaps. When someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of rage, consider they might be rushing to a hospital. It softens your heart. Personal reflection. I've seen people transform conflicts into connections just by pausing and wishing well. It's powerful. Compassion isn't weakness, it's strength. It reduces your own suffering by connecting you to the shared human experience. Lesson 5. The middle way. Balance in all things. The Buddha's life serves as one of the most profound illustrations of the pitfalls of extremes. Born as Prince Siddhartha Gautama, he lived a life of unparalleled luxury, surrounded by wealth, pleasure, and every comfort imaginable. Yet this indulgence failed to satisfy the deeper questions gnawing at his soul. Disillusioned, he abandoned palace life for the opposite extreme, severe asceticism. He starved himself, practiced rigorous self-mortification, and pushed his body to the brink of death. Neither path led to the awakening he sought. It was only when he embraced the middle way, a path of moderation and balance, that he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. This principle, known as Majjhima Patipada in Pali, teaches that true wisdom and sustainable happiness lie neither in excess nor in deprivation, but in harmonious equilibrium. In our modern world, this lesson feels more relevant than ever. We often swing between frantic ambition and paralyzing apathy, endless scrolling on social media and complete isolation, or rigid productivity and total burnout. The middle way invites us to find balance in all things: work and rest, ambition and contentment, giving and receiving, structure and spontaneity. Consider your daily life. Are you pushing yourself relentlessly at work, sacrificing sleep and relationships for deadlines? The middle way suggests scheduling intentional rest, not as laziness, but as essential fuel for creativity and resilience. If you're stuck in procrastination, it encourages gentle discipline, small, consistent actions rather than harsh self-criticism. In relationships, it means nurturing connections without losing your individuality. On social media, it calls for mindful consumption, enjoying inspiration while prioritizing real-world interactions that nourish the soul. Avoiding all-or-nothing thinking is central here. Many fall into the trap of perfectionism. If I can't meditate for an hour, why bother at all? Or, I missed one workout, so the whole week is ruined. Progress, not perfection, becomes the guiding mantra. Celebrate incremental improvements. A 10-minute walk counts. A brief moment of gratitude shifts perspective. This approach prevents burnout and cultivates sustainable joy, allowing us to thrive over decades rather than flaming out in pursuit of fleeting highs. Practically, apply the middle way by conducting regular self-audits. Ask, where am I leaning too far in one direction? Am I overindulging in comforts that numb awareness, or denying myself simple pleasures that bring warmth? Mindfulness helps us notice these imbalances early. For instance, if screen time dominates your evenings, experiment with a digital sunset ritual, powering down devices an hour before bed to reconnect with family or nature. The beauty of the middle way is its accessibility. It doesn't demand dramatic lifestyle overhauls overnight. Small adjustments compound into profound transformation. By walking this balanced path, we honor our human limitations while unlocking our fullest potential. Life becomes less about extremes and more about graceful navigation, fostering inner peace that radiates outward into kinder relationships, clearer decisions, and a more compassionate world. Lesson 6. Meditation. Training the mind for peace. Meditation is the mental equivalent of physical exercise, a deliberate practice that strengthens focus, builds emotional resilience, and cultivates profound inner peace. Just as athletes train their bodies in the gym, we train our minds through consistent meditation. The good news? You don't need special equipment, expensive retreats, or hours of free time. Starting small with just 5 to 10 minutes daily can yield remarkable results. Begin by finding a comfortable seated position, on a cushion, chair, or even lying down if needed. Close your eyes gently or maintain a soft gaze. Bring your attention to the natural rhythm of your breath, the cool air entering your nostrils, the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen. Thoughts will inevitably arise. That's normal and expected. Rather than fighting them, note them gently, like passing clouds in the sky, then return your focus to the breath. This simple act of noticing and returning builds the muscle of mindfulness. Two foundational practices from Buddhist traditions are particularly powerful. Samatha, calm abiding, develops concentration by anchoring the mind on a single object, such as the breath, a mantra, or a visualized image. Over time, it quiets mental chatter and induces states of deep tranquility. Vipassana, insight meditation, on the other hand, cultivates clear seeing into the nature of reality. Practitioners observe sensations, emotions, and thoughts as they arise and pass, gaining insight into impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Modern science strongly validates what the Buddha taught over 2,500 years ago. Studies from institutions like Harvard and UCLA show regular meditation reduces anxiety and depression, improves attention span, enhances emotional regulation, and even alters brain structure, thickening areas associated with compassion and shrinking those linked to stress. Benefits extend to physical health too: lower blood pressure, better sleep, and strengthened immune function. For beginners, a simple guided practice can be transformative. Tonight, try this. Sit comfortably for 5 to 10 minutes. Take 3 deep breaths, then scan your body from head to toe, noticing any tension without judgment. Observe thoughts as they come. Label them planning, worrying, or remembering, and let them drift away. Return to the breath. End with a moment of gratitude for the practice itself. Consistency matters more than duration. Even on hectic days, a single mindful minute, pausing at your desk to breathe consciously, anchors you. Many find apps, local sanghas, communities, or online courses helpful for structure and accountability. Over weeks and months, meditation shifts from a chore to a refuge, a place where you meet yourself with kindness. Ultimately, meditation isn't about emptying the mind or achieving constant bliss. It's about befriending your mind, understanding its patterns, and responding to life with greater clarity and equanimity. In a distracted world, this training becomes our greatest ally for navigating challenges with grace. Lesson 7. Understanding Suffering and the Path to Freedom. 4 Noble Truths. Eightfold Path. At the heart of Buddhist teachings lie the 4 Noble Truths, a diagnostic framework for human experience that the Buddha articulated in his first sermon after enlightenment. First, suffering exists, dukkha. Life includes pain, loss, aging, illness, and the subtle dissatisfaction that arises even in pleasant moments. Second, suffering has identifiable causes, primarily craving, attachment, ignorance, and aversion. We cling to impermanent things, expecting them to deliver lasting happiness. Third, suffering can end. Liberation, nirvana, is possible when we release these roots. Fourth, there is a practical path leading to the cessation of suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path. This Eightfold Path provides an integrated approach to ethical, mental, and wisdom development. It includes right understanding, seeing reality clearly, right intention, cultivating wholesome motivations, right speech, truthful and kind communication, right action, ethical conduct, right livelihood, work that doesn't harm, right effort, diligent practice, right mindfulness, present moment awareness, and right concentration, focused meditation. This framework is profoundly empowering. It tells us, you are not broken. Suffering is a universal human condition, not a personal failure. By acknowledging pain without denial or overwhelm, tracing it back to attachments such as the craving for approval, control, or endless pleasure, and applying the path, we move toward freedom. In daily life, apply these truths when stress arises. Pause and inquire. What's the craving here? Is it for validation from others, security in uncertain times, recognition at work? Awareness itself loosens the grip. Combine this with the Eightfold Path. Speak mindfully during conflicts, act with integrity in decisions, and sustain mindfulness throughout routine tasks like eating or walking. The path isn't linear or rigid, it's a holistic way of being. Right mindfulness supports all other aspects, while the ethical elements create the foundation for deeper concentration. Over time, practitioners report greater compassion, reduced reactivity, and a sense of spacious freedom. Even amid difficulties, you're not expected to master everything at once. Start where you are. Perhaps focus on right speech this week, listening more attentively, or cultivate right effort by persisting gently with meditation. The Buddha emphasized personal verification. Test these teachings in your own experience rather than accepting them on faith. Ultimately, the Four Noble Truths and Eightfold Path offer a roadmap from confusion to clarity, from bondage to liberation. They remind us that peace isn't found by escaping life, but by transforming our relationship to it. Suffering becomes a teacher, pointing us toward growth. With practice, we discover the innate peace that was always available beneath the surface of striving. This wisdom fosters resilience, deepens connections, and allows us to live with greater purpose and joy. Practical daily routine challenges: morning, wake, breathe, set intention. Today I live mindfully. Throughout day, pause buttons, traffic lights, phone notifications. Evening, reflect. What went well? Where was I present? 7-day mindfulness challenge. Journal experiences. Share in comments. Expect resistance. Minds wander. That's normal. Gently return. Progress compounds. You've journeyed through Buddha's powerful lessons: presence, impermanence, daily mindfulness, compassion, balance, meditation, and the path out of suffering. The Buddha woke up. Now it's your turn. You don't need to shave your head or move to a monastery. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your life transform from within. You are capable of incredible peace and joy. The present moment is waiting. Wake up to it. If this resonated, comment your biggest takeaway or one lesson you'll try first. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more. Share this with someone who needs it. Spreading mindfulness is an act of compassion. Thank you for watching. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be free.